Hey, Flosstube. I have a surprise. Kind of. It's a surprise because I have not stitched much at all this year. I have a finish. I have another finish. I sat down last night and I was like, hey, you don't have much of this left. Just finish it. So I did. So I finished mint chocolate chip and cupcake from Karen at Meridian Designs. And this was one I started a while ago because I want to do the 4 cupcakes to put in my kitchen. Excuse me a second. I just ate some peanut M&Ms. They were delicious. So here's my finish. Ta-da! Oh, I love it. It looks good enough to eat. So thank you, Karen, for another great design. Super excited. So now I have 2 done and 2 to go for the cupcakes for the frame for my kitchen, if I can still make that frame work. So yay, it's done. Again, haven't been stitching much, but I do have a few whips too. These are the only 3 that I worked on since my last video that I know of for sure. 1 second here while I pick up all these M&Ms that I just spilled on my desk. Okay. So the first whip, I didn't get much done on this. This is Jolly Jack. This is from All Through the Night. And I am stitching this in just a conversion of floss from my stash. And this is where I'm at. So I basically added this vine. But, you know, it's something. I need to get working on that too. And then I had a new start because actually my next 2 whips are 2 new starts, because when you haven't stitched hardly at all for a year and you still have lots of whips to finish, the best thing to do is start 2 more patterns. So this first start is, this is one of the teeny weeny bikinis from again, Karen at Meridian Designs, and this is a witchy poo. So, and it's got that charm. It's a little spider on a web. And I am stitching it on something from my stash. What is this? I'm stitching it on Hestia from Under the Sea Fabrics, and it's a 32 count Lugana. I need to put this needle minder on here before I lose the needle. Okay, and here's my small start. Now, because it is an even weave and it was 32 count, I mean, I think it did do a little bit of shrinking. That's pretty true to color for the fabric color. I'm impressed. So I find that I have to wear magnifiers for this. But yeah, small start there. I think not just having the couple of surgeries this year and everything else that's been going on, I think part of my not stitching as much this year has also been because my contact lens prescription changed. And I've noticed that one eye changed 1 step, one changed 2 steps, and now when I have my contacts in, anything that's up close, I can't, like reading or stitching, I'm now holding it back here, and I'm old. But I think that's part of the reason that I haven't been doing as much stitching, because I generally have my contacts in all day. If I sit down on the couch to read a book at night, I actually take my contacts out so that I can go sit on the couch and read. And then I can't see much to walk around, but that's okay. So that seems to make a difference if I stitch at night or read at night, taking the contacts out and just using my close vision. But I don't know. Otherwise, I guess if my contacts are in, I need to get a magnifier. So I think that's part of the reason that my stitching has suffered, is I just haven't found that thing I'm comfortable with, you know. Oh, this fell out of this other one. So I have to play around and figure that out. Put this spool of floss back. Okay, so my next new start, I actually started this last week while I was at Galleria, and I went with Karen, Meridian Designs, and helped her out in her room. And this is a mystery sale that I started with my friend Christy. And part 6, I believe, was just, I think I just got the email today for either, actually it was either part 6 or 7. I think it was part 7 that I got the email for today. But I'm nowhere near that, so it's whatever. But this is from Lola Crow on Etsy. Lolacro. Lola Crow. And it's the Haunted Library sale. I don't have a current picture, but this is from part 4. Yes, it's a graph, but honestly, it's so small you're not going to be able to tell from here. So this is what it is so far. And this is when I saw it. Like, this is up to the part that was released when I saw it on Instagram. And I was like, I have to have that. So I'm super excited about this one. It's really, really cute. And I'm stitching it on, I think this is 16 count Aida. I found some Aida in my stash. Yep, 16 count Ren from Picture This Plus. And that seems to be helping with my eyes too. So maybe I just need to sometimes stitch on Aida. I don't know. But here is my very small start with just a boring brown. So there's the start. And I really am excited about this one. The color palette, when I was pulling the floss, I really like the colors. It's like the rich jewel tones. Obviously a lot of brown too. But the books and stuff that are in the picture in there are, they're so pretty. It's really pretty. So I'm excited about that. There's fun little stuff in there. There's a little skeleton cat on the stairs. I don't know how long it'll be before I get it done, but it's started. I'm going to see quick if I can find an updated picture for you on Instagram so I can show you like the most recent Lola Crow cross stitch is what it is. This was today's release. So this is how, come on. I don't know. There's probably only a couple parts left. Because if you look at the picture, there's not a whole lot of empty spots. But here's where we're at. There's kind of a glare from the sun. There we go. So yeah, that is super cute. Super cute. So I started up here. This was today's edition. But yeah, check this out. I love it. So that is everything I have for whips and finishes. I do have, since I finished mint chocolate chip, I am planning on starting the next cupcake. And the next one that I am doing is lemon blueberry. And I just love those purples and blues. I'll be stitching it on the same fabric. Look at that. Oh, it's gonna be so pretty. So yeah, that's gonna be my next cupcake start. I don't know when. I might start it actually pretty soon. Next week is the Michigan Stitchers Retreat. So Wednesday evening, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, maybe Sunday morning. So, no, probably not Sunday morning, just through Saturday night. So I'll be doing that. And I have a list somewhere of what I plan on taking. I have it somewhere. I'll probably take that cupcake. I have that wedding piece from my friend's wedding 3 years ago. I'm going to take that. I'm going to take that and finish it. I have a birth sampler from 2 years ago. That little boy just turned 2, so I'm going to finish that. I have a my cousin is getting married November. I think it's in November. I'm not going to the wedding, but I'm going to make like our first Christmas together ornaments. You'll see it when I show you my printouts. So I'm going to do that. I have a Biscornu model that I've been stitching for my friend Carrie for way too long. I need to get that done. I have a gift to make. I have the Haunted Library. And then the last thing I'm planning on taking to retreat is Karen's Meridian Designs Dead Sea Mermaid. It was originally the chart that was given to us at our Michigan Stitchers retreat last year. And when we were at Galleria, Gary, Garan Stitchery, Garan Toten Bags, he is going to start, or has started, the Dead Sea Mermaid sale. So I'm going to take that. I got to get the floss pulled. And then I'm thinking what I'll do is just take the floss and the pattern with me and see if I can pick out a fabric there, because Hand Dyed by Stephanie, Hand Dyed Fabrics by Stephanie, Steph will be there. So I'll see what she has that I can put it on. I kind of want like, I mean, a blue is good, like, but I want like dark grays, you know, like spooky, creepy vibe kind of for the Dead Sea Mermaid. So we'll see what I can find. So that is plans. I'm just going to throw that sticky note there for now. Let's get into haul, because you know I always have that, right? First, I got these... Alexa, no, stop. Thinks I'm talking to it. I've got scissors with little black cats. I think Brian just got home from work too. Yep. That, or I have a creepy person in my kitchen that doesn't belong here. It's a possibility, I suppose. This is my Color and Cotton September Thread Club. I get the 10 skeins of all colors and then the 5 skeins of the bright variegated. So my 10 threads, my 10 colors. Here are my 10. Perfect for fall. I'm liking those. And then here are my 5 bright variegated. Those are really bright. Yellow is a little bit deeper than it's showing up, but very pretty. And then I have some goodies from Gina. Fluff you fluff and fluff. Maybe Swearing Will Help, and an R.L. Stein book. Couldn't resist. And then, let's see what else I've got. Some of this I've had for a few weeks now, just kind of accumulating in my bag of stuff to show. And I don't remember. Oh, yep. That's Tasteless, Inappropriate, and Totally Hilarious. And I Run a Tight Shipwreck. And then these were, these are more pretty ones. Emotionally Attached to Fictional Characters. Had to get that with all the reading that I do. And this one arrived today. Look at him. Him's so cute. So that is New Minders. And then, hi Brian. Confirmed it's not a creepy stranger just in my kitchen.
You wish.
No, I don't. Although, Mom did show up while I was in the shower, and the dog went ballistic, and then Mom came in the room, and she's like, "What is going on? Anybody could break in and wipe you out." And I said, "We don't have anything worth stealing." Yes, my mother was less than impressed with me not closing my garage door this morning when I took a shower. I got project bags custom made for me. I've got a friend down in Mississippi. I almost said Missouri, but I knew that wasn't right. And she made me some project bags with fabric that I sent her, and they turned out so adorable. So this was one of them, and you can't tell, but this vinyl has glitter in it. So this is one of them. Look at this on the bag. It's so cute. If you want this fabric, I did just get this at Walmart. And then this bag actually has a pocket. You know, it's got like a divider in there. And then she surprised me. This was not requested, but she surprised me by making a matching small one. And like this is cut out to frame him. And it's so cute. So I love it. And then my other two, most of you, I'm sure I've talked about it before because I bought patterns, but Supernatural, love it. Love that TV show. She made me some Supernatural bags. I bought a pack of Supernatural face masks off of Amazon, and she took them apart, and we put them together, and she made me Supernatural project bags. So that's the first one. And here's the second one. And I'm going to take these to retreat next week. And everybody's going to be jealous because there's actually a few girls at retreat that also love Supernatural. So I'm excited to show those off. I got the last kit for the Erica Michaels All About Berries Club for this year. So this has, you know, the pattern, fabric, floss, the finishing stuff, and this one is the Nightingale. So it was all birds for this year. I got the finishing board and the supplies. This was for hands-on design costume party. So I picked them up because I wanted to get them. I knew it would be something I would stitch, but no, I haven't started it. But I have the finishing materials so I can tuck it away for when I do. This I actually found on clearance at Joann. I had a coupon for like an extra 20% off all clearance items. So that was pretty cool. I found some buttons, probably not buttons that I would use for my fobs, but buttons that I will use to make biscornu. So I found some cool buttons. And then this was one of the items. And I think I'm going to stitch this for my grandma. She loves birds, and it's so cute. I think she'd really like that with the little teacup, but I'll probably switch out the fabric and stitch it on a linen or an even weave. But, I mean, for $8.50, and it was 20% off of that, I mean, it was a full kit, and it has the hoop and everything, so. I have the last two parts of the Tiny Modernist Halloween Spooktacular Ornament series. So that was number 11 and number 12. So I have all of those. These were orders that I put in from Expo. These are kits. They're the wooden kits. So I got the T-Rex ugly sweater. And then I have the flamingo. Then I got this to surprise Ethan. You know, he started learning cross stitch. I think with a little bit of help from me, he could do this. So I'm going to see if he wants to stitch himself this ornament. And if he doesn't want to do it, I'll do it for him. This This was also an expo release, I believe, from Barefoot Needle Art. I'll stand by you. And it's flamingos, so I had to get it. All right, this, I'm going to do the box. I had quite a few things in this round to show you guys that were pretty cool. This is the Autumn Lane Stitchery, what's it called? Halloween box. So this box was pretty awesome. Really awesome. Pull this out. It was very well put together. So if you haven't gotten your box yet and you don't want to see this, you're going to want to skip ahead a little bit. Let's see, we're at 21 minutes. I'd say skip ahead to like 25 minutes and we'll see 24 minutes and we'll see how much I get through. So this was probably my favorite box that I've ever done so far in terms of a subscription box of some kind for stitching. I felt like it was a very good balance of stitching items to just the extras. One of the extras was a piece of fudge, which I quickly consumed and it was delicious. Another one of the extras was this adorable ghost earrings. And they're, wood, but they're just perfect little fun, There was also I have it in the living room. I forgot to bring it in here. The only other non-stitching item was a pumpkin decoration. And it's 2 pieces of laser cut wood and you slide them together and it makes the 3D pumpkin. So that's on my piano right now. And that was it for not stitching related. So I thought that was pretty cool. So the theme was, where is it? Here it is. Tonight we ride. Like this whole box was centered around this pattern. So here's the pattern. And this is Tonight We Ride. Tonight We Ride. And then you also got the custom dyed fabric for it. This is from Be Stitch Me. Yep. And it's pumpkin patch. And I opted for 32 count linen. I mean, that's an awesome piece of fabric for this design. And then it also got all of the DMC for this pattern. That is a lot of black. 5 skeins of black. We got a needle minder. We got an art print. And then we got this super cute floss rings, floss drops. And each tombstone is different. So there's 5 of them on here. They're very cool. Very impressed. And then we also got, crinkle, crinkle, a set of Halloween floss from Hand Dyed by Rolanda. So here's Halloween floss from Rolanda. And then we got 2 additional patterns. Good Witch, Bad Witch, and a spooky stroll. Super cute. And then there was actually a bonus prize, or bonus part of the package too, that you actually had to figure out the clues in the box to get the bonus pattern. And I was unable to do it myself. I was looking too hard. I had Brian and Ethan helping me. We could not find it. I pestered Lori that evening for a while. She got really irritated with me because I was not catching on to the hints, but I eventually figured it out. And I have it printed out in here. The bonus pattern. This is the bonus pattern. So this is the last part of the box. So really cool. Really impressed with that. Very good job, guys. I had to give Aaron a hard time when I saw him at Galleria a little bit about that last clue to find that, but it's all good. So, since I have them in front of me, I might as well show you what I've been getting electronically. So this is the ornament that I'm going to make for my cousin for her wedding. It's from Shannon Christine. I believe it's on her website. This is just some old stuff I printed out that I've had forever. But I did get, so when I bought the Lola Crow haunted bookshelf or haunted library sale, I also bought some fun patterns from her. I love her shop. She's got some just cute, quirky stuff. This whole series that she has of the cat at the window. Oh, it's fun. It's fun. She has a couple other ones too in that series. And then this is the Deadly Seed Company. So I thought those would be fun to stitch and try to... I'm kind of thinking I want to finish them like... I don't want to do a flat fold. I think I want to do it as a pillow, but stuff it with... I don't know, maybe a little bit of crushed walnut shells in the bottom and then fiberfill on top. So it kind of like has some weight, kind of feels more like a seed packet. I don't know. We'll have to see. This is from So Marie Studio. I got this on Etsy and it's a supernatural pattern. I might take this with me to retreat too. I haven't decided yet. But if any of my stitchy friends that are on or that are into supernatural want to do this as a sale, let me know. Finished size is 112 by 112, so it's not huge. But yeah, this was I got this ornament. This is a Doreen Jones. These are from Stitch with Coffee on Etsy. She's got some black cat patterns that are really cute. Halloween ones. So I got all 7 of the Halloween themed. These are old things that I've had forever that I didn't print out. This was I'm part of the Shannon Christine Designs subscriber group on Facebook, and this was our pattern for this month. And then I need to leave that out. I'm also part of the it says Halloween countdown, but it's actually the snow globe. Whoops. And then the Christmas Club. And then this is part of, I can't show this because I don't have an actual picture of it. It's just the chart itself. And it's also from Shannon Christine in that subscriber group. And it is a 3-part Halloween mystery shelf pattern. And she's only doing it in that subscriber group. I don't know if she'll release it at some point, probably. But, so that's, the second part came out today. The last part will come out next Friday. And then I also printed out this week's freebie from Doreen. And I printed the next part of the Supernatural Stitch Along from Witchy Stitcher, which is not the TV show Supernatural, it's Supernatural Creatures. So I have that printed. I'd love to start either the cryptids or the Supernatural creatures soon too. Those are both going to be big pieces, but I think they'd be really cool framed together. So at some point I'll get those done. These are my goodies from Galleria. So I didn't honestly get that much at Galleria, I don't think. We were crazy busy in Karen's room. I didn't walk around very much, which is fine. I was there to help her, happy to do it. So the first thing I got was Karen's new Keep Looking Up. It's so cute. It's adorable. And that has 2 colors of Dinky Dyes in there. So fun to work with the Dinky Dyes. So I got that. This was an exclusive from Barbie, Pedal Pusher, Freaky Fair Isle. And this was a kit, an exclusive kit she did. It was so nice to see Barbie too. She's so fun. I had a lot of fun. Let's see. Then I got a piece of fabric from Needle Bling Designs. And this is a 32 count linen, and the color is Yellowstone. It's just a very nice yellow, and yellows are sometimes really hard to find. It's a very golden yellow, not bright and painful to the eyes. So I picked up that, and that's a quarter. And then Stephanie, she was pretty picked over by the time I was able to get to her room, but that's okay because I'll see her at retreat next week. But I love when I can see her at retreat or at shows because she has the Stitchers 8ths. And they're the perfect size to pick up for your stash because then you can put small stuff on it. So I picked up this one, and it's a 32 count linen, and the color is Rosewood. And it's very nice. So I like that a lot. And I picked up, I can't, this is a Kesslin's pattern, but the charm is in a very bad placement, so you can't really like see the design. Okay, this is Kesslin's. This is Humbug Owl. I've never done a humbug before, so I just thought that would be cute to pick up and do for my first humbug. And then I picked up these from Needleworker's Delight, maybe. This is Historic Handworks. I got Dead End Zone and Bugs and Kisses. Probably would not have necessarily noticed them just from the chart, but I saw them stitched up and they were super cute. So I got those two. And then Diane from Silver Creek was not able to be at Galleria this year, but she was able to get, she was supposed to do a make and take, and she was able to get the patterns to Galleria at least. So I picked up her free bee. I don't have very much in the way of patriotic patterns, but I thought that was really pretty and that I could do that for patriotic. And then I picked up a new hobby, apparently. So I bought this beaded, and I have some of these other kits too, and I haven't done them yet. So I picked up this one. It's a poinsettia beaded scissor fob, and the prices on this were really good. I think this one was $15, and so is this other one. And that's like less than half of the price of a Fern Ridge collection one. So I picked up the poinsettias. And then I picked up a beaded humbug needle minder, and it's a ghost, and it's super cute. So I picked up those two. And these are from Creative Angle Crafting. CreativeAngleCrafting.com. And yeah, I mean, she's got coordinating sets, but I'm excited to try that. And then when I went to Barnes and Noble, I found this kit in their clearance, their like markdown area, the bargain shelf thing at the top front of the store, and it's the same type of beading stuff. So I thought this would be good. There were some good instructions in the book inside this, so I thought that would be good for learning. And then the book had all these patterns. But before I tackle a shape, thought I might learn in this. I don't know when, but someday. So that's everything I've got. So yeah, I wanted to do a Flosstube today because with stitching retreat next week, and then I'll be home for a week, and then the following week, the last week of October, I'll be gone Monday through Thursday, and my mom and I are going to quilt retreat through Mo's Needle and Thread, and that's the first time we've gone since before COVID. This will be the first time we go since COVID. So I should have a good amount of stitching time coming up. Like, I stitched last night. I'm kind of planning on stitching tonight. I want to try to start, well, I say that, but I just remembered I have a vendor show all day tomorrow for the nails, and I need to get that stuff together. I need to get all that stuff packed up so I'm ready to go in the morning. But I have a lot of stitching time coming up next week and then the last week of October, so I wanted to make sure to get a video in before I go so that I didn't have all of this for when I came back. Next week at retreat, Stephanie is a vendor for fabric. I'll have my scissor fobs and nails. I'm not sure that there's any other vendors really, so I mean I'm not gonna have haul from retreat, and I definitely won't from quilt retreat. So yeah, this is pretty much it for a while. Fobs, I have been working on scissor fobs again. I ended up making a total of like 72 before Galleria. Some of them were orders that I had. I took 61 new ones to Galleria. I don't know a total count yet, but a lot of them did sell, I think. Karen says she thinks they did pretty well. I just sold them through her room, so she's figuring that out. So I'm excited to see how that turned out. Once I get back from retreat next week, I will get updated photos posted to the albums in the group. Absolutely Fabulous on Facebook. And then everything will be current. Right now, I can't remember if I took the albums down or if they're still up there and just not current. But I'll be posting stuff, and I do plan on working on fobs again in the near future because I had a lot of fun putting those together, and I have some new charms that I got that I want to use too, so I will try to get those updated soon. Especially Christmas, I'll get an updated album for Christmas because I know people are going to start looking for that soon. Probably a little bit too late for Halloween, but I don't have a ton left of Halloween. I have some that I'll be able to take next week. So anyway, I hope everybody's doing well. It's officially fall here in Michigan. It's cold today. I think the high was 50 today. Tomorrow I'm supposed to be outside from, like 7:30 until 6:30 at night, and I'm already dreading it. I'm going to have to take earmuffs and gloves and a blanket. I think the high tomorrow is only 55. It's supposed to be sunny though, so I hope that helps. That should help. That'll be a little bit better than if it were overcast or rainy. So hope you guys are staying busy and getting more stitchy time than me. And I think there's quite a few retreats that have been going on the last couple months, so I hope everybody is having fun at those. And I will check in with you guys in a couple of weeks with all my new stuff. And possibly a couple finishes. I mean, we'll see. And my goal is to get a few things finished at the 2 retreats. So that would be really good if I can knock some of those out. So have a good one.